Hello, everybody. Welcome to this GOAT cast. We're going to be doing a little bit of a preview of the NBA Finals, which are starting on Thursday. Um, One big piece of news I just found out is that Kristaps Porzingis is planning to play. He was supposed to be out for the finals. Now they're saying he's supposed to be playing. There was a calf strain he was dealing with, which affected him 5 weeks ago, and he's been out since. They've gotten to the finals without him. So supposedly he's going to start and try to play game one, see how his leg responds. He's saying he's probably not 100%, but either way, Porzingis under that basket is a presence for them. So that would be a plus for them. We'll see. But right now he's saying he'll try to play. Now, this is not going to be a long video. I just want to compare, kind of go through some basic statistics of both of these teams, the Dallas Mavericks and Boston Celtics. And you can figure out on your own what you think is going to happen in these finals. You can put that in the comments, who you're expecting to win, who you're expecting to lose, and we'll go from there. We'll see. But I'll tell you my pick before this video ends. I'll tell you my logical pick, and then I'll tell you my emotional pick because they're different. All right, so this is the first stats we're going to look at, and these are I just want to quickly compare the offensive rating of the Dallas Mavericks and Boston Celtics and the defensive rating. So in the offensive rating, as you can see, these stats are for the playoffs 2023, 2024. So current playoffs. Indiana Pacers were number one in the offensive rating. They're out. Boston Celtics took them out in 4 games. So that didn't really mean much. Boston was not much behind, only 0.4 points. But Boston is second right there. Dallas Mavericks, 6th with 115. So if you look at both of these numbers, the difference is like 4.4 points per game. And that's a decent difference, I could say. So if you look at the offensive rating alone, the Boston Celtics are better on offense. They're better on offense. Now let's compare those two teams on defense because that's going to impact the offense of the opposing team. So if we go and look at the defensive rating, we got the Boston Celtics, 108.7 defensive rating, number 3. And then we got Dallas Mavericks, number 7. So from that, you can see the Boston Celtics are leading and better in the offensive rating in these playoffs. They're also better in the defensive rating in these playoffs. And they're a couple positions above the Dallas Mavericks. So just looking at those two, the Boston Celtics are the better team. Now, if we look at individual statistics of players for each team and see how many scoring options they have, we're going to look at the Boston Celtics here. This is Basketball Reference. This is for the playoffs. As you can see, current playoffs, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Kristaps, I think he was playing in the beginning, I guess, because it says 12.3 average. 4 games played, yeah, so it looks like he was playing. So you got, if Kristaps is playing, I'm going to count him as this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Kristaps. And this is pretty much a 10-point average right there. So 6 players averaging double digits on offense for the Boston Celtics. That's big. That's big. Now, if you're looking at, we're going to look at the point scoring. So the Boston Celtics have 6 options on offense. Now let's take a look at the Dallas Mavericks. You got playoffs 2023-24, 1, 2, 3, and this one we're going to count as 10 points. Derrick Jones Jr. 4 options. So 4 double-digit options for the Mavericks. It looks like, again, the Boston Celtics have more offensive weapons. And are just better positioned to spread their offense a little bit more, unless somebody steps up big time from the Dallas Mavericks somewhere. And the Boston Celtics just have more options on offense. Simple as that. They could put 5 players on the court that average double-digit points, and they just have a little bit of a cushion there ahead of Dallas. They have more offensive options. Looking just at the statistics, I'm not getting into any analytics here or anything like that. Just looking at basic stats. There was two meetings between the Boston Celtics, and there was two meetings between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks during this season. One was in January, the other one was in March. I'm going to show you what happened in that January meeting. I'm going to tell you right off the bat that just looking at those two games, the Boston Celtics won both. Okay? The Boston Celtics won both. I'm going to show you the first one. This is from January this year. So this is that, and the score on this game was 119 Boston Celtics. The Celtics were on the road. Dallas Mavericks 110. So they lost by 9 points. Not a huge difference here. But when they were facing each other, their records were 24-19 for the Mavs, 34-10 for the Celtics. The home record of the Mavericks was actually worse at the time than the Celtics away record. The Celtics so far just keep looking like a better team. They keep looking like a better team. You got Tatum, he scored 39 points in that game. Jaylen Brown, 34 points in that game. Dallas is going to need Kyrie and Doncic to do as much as they possibly can to keep up with these two guys, and get some scoring in there to keep these games close and have a chance to win. Drew Holiday, 17. Looking at the Dallas Mavericks, you had Doncic at 33 points. Irving had 23. They're going to have to get more production. You got Green with 14 points. Hardaway Jr., 20. Yeah, that's okay. But just looking at this game, 1, 2, 3, 4 players in double digits. Dallas, 1, 2, 3, 4 players in double digits. So pretty much the same thing. But they lost by 9 points. Let's look at the other game. This was from March. The Celtics pretty much blew out the Dallas Mavericks at home. So Boston Celtics were at home there. Mavericks were away. And you got the away record for the Mavs was 16-13. Celtics home record 28-3. I mean, they're a beast at home in the regular season. They were a beast. They were 47-12 overall. Mavericks with 34-26. Now, if we're looking at points, again, Dallas Mavericks, you had Doncic with 37. Irving below 20 points. He was minus 15 for the game. Everybody was minus here. I mean, they lost the game. So not doing too good. It looks like they've had problems with the Boston Celtics defense. And Porzingis, I believe, was playing then in the regular season. They just had problems. But I have to also say that the Mavericks, since they played the Boston Celtics last time, they grew a lot. They developed more chemistry. They're a better team than those two games that they played between each other. If you look at the Boston Celtics production, you had 32 for Tatum. Porzingis had 24 points. Jaylen Brown, 25. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in double digits for the Celtics. Now, that's some balanced scoring right there. Crazy. And Mavericks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 to 7. That's big. I mean, you're playing the NBA Finals. These are going to be tough games. No matter what, whichever stats I look at in these games and everything, the Boston Celtics are just looking like a better team. That's the way this is looking. Now, as I told you, I'm going to give you my pick. I'm going to give you my logical pick, which I think you know what it's going to be. And then I'll give you my emotional pick. So, my logical pick, it's easy to say. Looking at every single basic stat that we just looked at, the Boston Celtics are a better team. They're a better defensive team. They're a better offensive team. They have more options on offense. They're a better team. They've been together a lot longer with the squad that they have. Of course, like I said, the Mavericks got their chemistry together as they went into the playoffs, and they kind of grew even during the playoffs, I think. But they're a really good team. But the logical choice for me is the Boston Celtics. Simple as that. My emotional choice. I live in Texas, Dallas. Dallas Mavericks. Overall, I'm a New York Knicks fan for life. I started watching Knicks '93. But since I live in Dallas, there is no Knicks in the NBA Finals, because if the Knicks played Dallas Mavericks, it'd be a different story. I would like the Dallas Mavericks to win. You know, I'd go to the parade here in Dallas. That would be interesting. That would be nice. Listen, maybe I'm going to have an opportunity to get a finals ticket. We'll see. But logical choice, Boston Celtics. Emotional choice, Dallas Mavericks. Now, in the comments, please share with me what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win? I think the Celtics logically are going to go 4-2, 4-1 in this series. 4-1 or 4-2. That's what I'm expecting. Logically, I don't expect Dallas to win more than 2 games. Emotionally, if they win, I think they're going to win in 7 games, maybe. I doubt it's going to happen in 6, 7 games. So if Dallas wins this series, they're going to win it in 7. If Boston wins this series, they're going to win it in 5 or 6. That's my prediction for this. And that's it. Tell me, who do you guys think is going to win? Maybe I'll try to be here for every game that they play and kind of go over it after every game that goes on these finals. If you'd like me to do that, just put that in the comments so I see there's some interest in it. And we'll go from there. This is my choice. This is my idea of who's going to win and who's not going to win logically and emotionally. Thank you for watching this. I hope to see you soon again. And hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'm going to try to do more of these videos. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.